So in the last 12 months, my father has died. My daughter got engaged and married. I met a guy. I got engaged and married. And my youngest daughter graduated from high school. I moved 8 hours away from a place that I've lived for 45 years. And yeah, that was a lot of life in the last 12 months that's happened. And now I bought me a trailer home. So that's new for me. So my husband and I went from owning both of us, about a 3,000 square foot home for both of us, maybe a little less, a little more. But we owned, so we both owned our homes because we were both married for 22 years, got divorced, and now we've downsized to 1,200 square feet for a trailer home. And, we could have bought a different home. I had to get my job. I had to do all this. And we had done everything right for the first 25 years of our adult life. And now it didn't work right because our divorce kind of threw everything off. Financially for him, financially for me. And we were like, why are we going to do what we did before and not be able to have our home paid for in 20 years when we need to retire? So we decided to buy a trailer home, and it's little, and I've had to downsize a lot, and it's not the ideal situation, but it is ideal because people have these huge mortgages and I do not. I found a little tiny, let me just show you. I found a little tiny lot in rural Montana that this little old lady has the trailer park fee, and it's like $300 a month, and it includes the water and it includes the sewer, and it's like the cheapest thing that I could possibly rent. And I'm just kind of I wrote my first pad fee, I think that's what it's called, out this month, and I'm just blown away because I'm like, oh my gosh, that's all I have to pay, where I was paying $2,500 a month in rent. This is just outside of my trailer. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, let me just come back here. Trying not to show details, right? But let me just show you. Okay, look. This is my yard. Look how beautiful. And so, yeah, it's a trailer home and it's not ideal, but guess what? It's our trailer home. I'm holding the phone kind of funny. It's my trailer home, our trailer home, and we don't have to go crazy to make a house payment on it. And that's so nice for me. And the stress that it relieves is so amazing. The inside. Okay, so I'm moving. Look, and it's a newer home. And so it's nice. There's online right now are buying these homes and they're redoing them. I don't want to redo a trailer home. I could buy a newer one. So I chose to. Actually, it just we were looking for houses, and then one day, and we had been looking for 6 months for a house. And then one day this trailer home came up on the realtor website, whatever one we were looking at. And my husband was like, what if we just bought a trailer house? This would be way cheaper and we would be able to not pay. And I know that there's lots of stuff about it's not gaining equity in it and you don't own the land and all this stuff. But we sat down and reran the figures on it of what we would be paying in rent because we couldn't really find what we were looking for. And what we would be paying in interest if we bought a house. And we just put all these numbers together and we just ran them over and over. And we're like, we would be crazy not to buy this trailer house. And even if we're in it for a year or 5 years, if we're in it for 8 years, we'll have our house, we'll be able to buy a house outright. We won't even need a 30-year loan at that point because we'll be able to save for 8 years and make a house payment to ourselves. And I'm really hoping we can go buy some land so we can start building equity in land. But really, if you're wondering if you should buy a trailer, if it's cheaper than the rent you're paying, why not? Why not? That's what I think. Because then you'll at least be able to sell the trailer later. And you have to remember, it's going to depreciate, and they treat it like a car loan, and they treat it how a car depreciates. But with this housing market, I mean, there's going to be so many people who need affordable housing. And if you're able to save, and then you can go buy a house in a couple years, and then you can resell this, I don't see why not buy a trailer? Why not? So that's where I'm at. And I just think, buy the trailer house. Do what you want to do with your money. Just do what you want to do. Run the numbers yourself. Run the numbers yourself of what you're paying in rent, what you would have to pay for a house payment, how much you have to put down on a house payment, how much money you're going to be spending in interest on a house payment. Can you save that money by saving if you lived in a trailer? There's so many ways to look at it. Run the numbers yourself. Figure it out yourself. Go buy the land maybe when you have the trailer, so you're building equity in something else, because that's what we're looking to do. We bought this thinking, oh, we're going to buy some land that's just a couple blocks away. Like, we really like this little town, and we really would like to stay here. And not only that, but we really want to build equity in this, or at least save money, so we can build the house here, build the house down in Utah or Idaho, or wherever my children decide to go, so we can be close to them. And I just think, why not buy the trailer?